Good. A tornado outbreak in progress right now in Louisiana and also in eastern Texas, part of Tropical Storm Beryl as it went through near Galveston Bay City last night. Now already up into eastern Texas, where we do have numerous tornado warnings, some of which are actually pretty insanely strong. We have a couple. We have one here to the north of Four Forks in Louisiana. This is getting ready to move into Texas. We're getting a new radar scan. If you guys are just tuning in, we are tracking a tornado outbreak in progress. In fact, if we look at that storm itself, we do have a debris signature, which is correlation coefficient. We also have a couple more tornadoes to the east of Mansfield in Louisiana near the I-49 corridor. You can see some debris on the ground there with that storm. So we are tracking some intense thunderstorms capable of tornadoes in the Louisiana area, where we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tornado warnings. 8 tornado warnings in a small area. So if you're in Bossier City, Marshall, Longview, Louisiana, and Texas area, you're going to need to take shelter. These are strong tornadoes, hence some of the wording here. We are seeing a couple of PDS tornado warnings at this time because of the tornado outbreak that we are seeing. All these areas of rotation is where we're seeing that tornado. So in other words, if we look at the velocity here, this is in Center Point, Texas. We're seeing velocities moving away from the radar, so they're stronger, and we're seeing rotation inbound here moving towards the radar. So what we have right now is strong rotation going on with a couple of supercells that are moving towards the northwest. And then in Longview, we're also seeing some rotation there in Texas. Longview, Texas, if you're in that area, you're going to want to take shelter. Because we are looking at a tornado. Also, we are looking at a strong tornado. If you're in Spring Ridge, Louisiana, we're looking at a particularly dangerous situation. So this is a strong tornado on the ground right now. And there's a tornado watch out for this area. This is not a particularly dangerous situation, which I am surprised, but it is definitely something that we have to watch. This could get upgraded because of the number of tornadoes that we're seeing. The rest are radar indicated, but I would not be surprised if those become radar confirmed soon and storm spotter confirmed. In fact, we may have another tornado actually on the ground near Crossroads. That could be another tornado on the ground. This is in Louisiana, Mansfield, Louisiana. Please take shelter again. We are seeing tornadoes on the ground. This is a big tornado outbreak in progress. That's why we are live streaming on this for a while. Beryl just has everything with it. Damaging hurricane force winds last night, and now we're talking about tornadoes, heavy rainfall. In fact, looking at the rainfall totals today have been pretty impressive, especially down towards Texas City. Look at these rain amounts. Insane. In Houston, got 13 inches of rain based on Doppler radar. And then just offshore, 15 plus inches of rain has already fallen. So we are seeing a lot of flooding in this area due to the amount of rainfall that has occurred. And now we're starting to see that rain spread northward, where some areas have already gotten like 3 to 4 inches based on Doppler radar data. So this is a wet storm. It is also a tornadic storm where we are seeing tornadoes. We have one to the west of Hall Summit in Louisiana. That has a very intense curly Q on it, where we could have a tornado on the ground with that soon. We also have a couple of other storms that are developing in a hurry. So south of Greenwood in Louisiana, where we do have a tornado that is on the ground right now. If we actually go to correlation coefficient, this is what we're seeing right now, where we do have a debris signature to the northwest of Spring Ridge in Louisiana. We're keeping an eye on the Doppler radar very closely for anything that does strike us. But this is about to become a tornado really soon, boy. That is very close of doing, becoming a confirmed tornado warning. In fact, if we do go over to correlation coefficient on that storm, there has to be a tornado on the ground with that. There's no doubt in my mind. We're already seeing a tornado on the ground. Man, look at all the tornado warnings that we are seeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tornado warnings as this unfolds. So, yeah, there's definitely a CC drop. Let's see. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a tornado on the ground in Highland. We have a tornado on the ground in Highland already. Please take shelter immediately. We have a tornado on the ground right now. I kind of thought that would drop a tornado really soon, and it did, and it is already. We may have twins on this. We have 2 circulations. We have a circulation right here. We have a circulation right here. So we may have twins on that storm as we speak. And then we have another tornado warning that is considerable in Bethany in Texas, Panaloa in Texas. You're going to need to take shelter. That is a particularly dangerous situation. Definitely an outbreak. Yeah, this came up quick. This came up very quick. So that's why we are live on it. In fact, we're going to bring up Doppler radar here on WS or on GR2 analysis. Yeah, look at the tornado, how many tornado warnings we actually have right now. This is insane. Where we have 2 particularly dangerous situation tornado warnings right now. And then we have quite a few. We have 9 tornado warnings right now at the moment. 9 tornado warnings. So yeah, we're seeing a tornado outbreak in progress. Big tornado outbreak in progress across Louisiana and Texas. Boy, it's raining hard as well. That's a big thing with this. Lots of rain. And we got a new tornado warning. We have a new tornado warning. We have 10 tornado warnings as we speak. 10 tornado warnings in progress. So yes, Bethany, you needed to be taking shelter right now. Bethany in Texas-Louisiana border. Greenwood, take shelter. Scottsville, Texas, please take shelter. This is a pretty intense tornado taking place right now. You can see inbound velocities 60 miles an hour and outbound velocities 50. So that is a pretty tight couplet of rotation that we are seeing at the moment. I know, right, Dark Steve? Yeah, it's not stopping at all. This is a pretty big deal right now. 10 tornado warnings in progress. Yeah, we have 10 tornado warnings. This is insane. Insane, insane, insane. Especially this one towards Bethany. That's the stronger one right now. Big debris ball on that. Big debris ball. So yes, Bethany right now, please take shelter. So Bethany right now, Bethany, Louisiana, and Texas, please take shelter right now. We have a tornado outbreak. Tornado outbreak. So yeah, that's a debris ball. That is a pretty big debris ball. Let's take a look at how big it is. It's about, so we're looking at a almost a mile wide debris ball. That is pretty big. So if you are downstream of this, please take shelter immediately. We also have another debris ball in progress over High Island. Yeah, that's definitely on the ground. That is definitely on the ground. Debris ball in Highland. Wow, that rotation. On that storm, Highland, Louisiana. Lots of rotation. Our velocities are insane on that. Let's actually take a look. We're at 53 touching 51. So gate to gate share of 102 knots. So 102 miles an hour. So that is definitely an intense tornado on the ground as we speak. That is going towards Myers in Louisiana. Myers, Louisiana. Oh my gosh, that rotation. That rotation. Oh my gosh, that rotation is insane. Insane rotation headed towards Bethany right now. We're seeing 99 mile an hour winds. Let's see if this updates. Yep. 50 touching 81. So this is a very strong tornado on the ground. Moving over Bethany. Moving over Bethany. And that debris ball is massive. Massive debris ball over Bethany right now. Yeah, the debris ball is about a mile wide. Mile wide debris ball over Bethany right now. So, Bethany, you need to be taking shelter right now. Highway 79 is now being impacted by a strong to violent tornado on the ground right now. We are seeing a particularly dangerous situation. Man, these tornado warnings are just blowing up right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 tornado warnings in progress. 12 tornado warnings with 2 violent tornadoes on the ground. Look at this debris ball in Hellsville, Texas, Lansing, Texas, Longview Heights, Texas, Longview, Texas. This is impacting your area soon. We have a big debris ball on this. This is a serious situation. Violent tornado on the ground, potentially. Yes, I'm checking the Longview storm right now. That is a big debris ball. Holy cow. Gosh, let me actually go right over to here and let me actually scan. So we got a radar site that's a little closer. We do not. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to scan this to see how high the debris goes, because this is a pretty big storm. It's not there. That's funny. It's not even there on Doppler. That popped up really quickly. So that is a particularly dangerous situation right now in progress. Big debris ball on that one. Man, this is just breaking out. Big tornado outbreak in progress. Let's take a look now at our correlation coefficient. Yeah, we're up to 2 miles on this debris ball. This is a big tornado on the ground. Moving towards I-20. Please take shelter immediately. We do have a fair amount of population here. We do have houses that are downstream of this. You're going to need to take shelter immediately. So if you are in Hellsville, Longview right now, you're going to need to take shelter immediately. We are talking about a violent tornado on the ground with that. This is a considerable tornado. Damage threat considerable. We are talking about a particularly dangerous situation. Not a big hail alert today with these storms. These are big tornadoes in progress. Bethany, yeah, you're in trouble. You're in some serious trouble. Big debris ball now crossing over Highway 79 as we speak. This is a serious situation. I do not know how no one is live streaming on this today. Pretty crazy that I'm the only one streaming on this tornado outbreak. This did pop up really quickly, so that's probably one of the reasons why. Yeah, that tornado in Bethany. Yeah, that tornado in Bethany is violent. Violent tornado in Bethany, Texas. Let's go actually down there. Let's see what we have. Yeah, look at that rotation. That is insane. Insane rotation over Bethany, Texas. That Bethany storm, I'm telling you right now, that is quite a bit of intense rotation. What's up, Brian? Track Hurricanes. Welcome to the stream with Daniel. What's up? Welcome to the stream. JMJ Show channel. Titan, welcome. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, we are talking about a massive tornado outbreak that is in progress. We had up to 12 tornado warnings earlier. Now we're down a little bit. We're down to 8 tornado warnings, but we had up to 12 tornado warnings earlier. So some serious tornado genesis going on. If we look at some of these storms, there are 2 that are particularly dangerous. One in Bethany, Texas. That's the debris ball that you're seeing right there. And then we have another one headed towards Longview, which is a populated area. That has a big debris ball on it. That's a strong tornado right there. Yes, I'm live streaming on this because this is an emergency situation in progress. This is a very serious situation in progress. So, yeah. This is a very serious situation. So, yeah, if you're in Longview right now, we are talking about a debris signature, a tornado debris signature on Doppler radar. Yes, this is Beryl, folks. Beryl is throwing other barrel things at you all. Think about Beryl as like a gun barrel, and there's missiles and bullets, which are basically those tornadoes that we're watching. So, yeah, Beryl has another hidden weapon, and that weapon is tornadoes. And those tornadoes are strong. So we are going to be live on this for a while, as long as this remains an imminent threat. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, Longview right now in Texas, you need to be taking shelter immediately. This is a tornado warning for your area. We have a couple of particularly dangerous situations. Man, that one in Bethany, that is a very, very big debris ball. That is a very big debris ball right now. Yeah, that's a huge debris ball. Man, that is big. So if we actually go and take a look at how big that debris ball signature is, that is almost 2 miles wide. That's almost a 2-mile wide debris ball signature on Doppler radar. So that is a huge tornado. A monster. We call it a monster at this point. And then, of course, Longview is getting hit not only by heavy rain, but soon to be a tornado. And also tropical storm force winds are continuing on it. We're about to get a plethora of tornado reports. We already have 2 tornado reports, let alone in Texas at the moment, but we're about to get a lot of tornado reports very soon, because we are just getting endless tornado warnings at the moment. Yeah, Beryl is one of those tropical storms now that you don't want to mess with. Pretty significant system, bringing a lot of rainfall. Still an eyewall on this, on the northern side. Still an eyewall in progress. So, yeah, I-20, if you're in Greenwood, Scottsville, Marshall, if you're in Gladwater, Longview, you need to be taking shelter immediately. This is a serious situation. It's raining hard. We have tropical storm force winds, near tropical storm force, I should say, and wind gusts of at least tropical storm force. And there's tornadoes. So we have a hidden enemy with Beryl, a dangerous weapon with tornadoes that we are seeing right now. And one of those tornadoes are headed right for a very populated area, which is Longview, Spring Hill, and then, of course, Hallsville. You need to be taking shelter. Wow, that rain is really, really dumping. Really dumping right now. What about Monroe, Louisiana? So Monroe, Louisiana, is not seeing anything right now at the moment, but that line of rain will eventually get into that area later on. But yeah, Monroe's not seeing anything significant at the moment. By the way, if you guys are new, hit that like button. Share this live stream with your family and friends on social media. We are live tracking a tornado outbreak in progress across Louisiana and Texas as we speak, / tracking Beryl as well, as Beryl is making its way onshore. Look at all that heavy rainfall in progress over San Augustine, Lufkin, Texas to the north, Jacksonville. Yeah, we're still seeing tropical depression, tropical storm force winds. By no surprise, that's what we're seeing in. Wow, lots and lots of rain coming down over Longview as that tornado is getting ready to pass over your area. Now, of course, these tornadoes are going to fall apart as they move towards the west because the system's rotating in this configuration. So the storms are doing this. They're going to kind of come around as this center moves this way. So when storms move to the south, they're not going to be able to develop into any tornado cyclones because the air is actually sinking, more suppressive convection. Versus the northeastern side, that's where you're going to get your best tornado genesis today out of this. So for those that are wondering. All right, we have an observed tornado warning just to the northwest of Highland. So if you guys are in Highland, you're going to need to take shelter. That's some intense rotation. Really strong rotation. Well, shocking, no one saw this coming. I know, I did not expect the tornado counts to be this high at all. Keithville, Louisiana. Whoa, there's a Keithville? So Keithville, Louisiana, you're getting some pretty good heavy rainfall right now. Another slug of heavy rainfall is headed right towards your area. So you're in a tornado warning, radar indicated tornado, which means it's not on the ground, but radar did observe rotation. You're going to want to get in your storm shelter immediately. We also have another tornado warning again to the northeast of that. This is an observed tornado, a non-PDS Palmetto in Louisiana. You're going to want to take shelter. Also down here further south, we also have a tornado crossing over I-49 over Powhatan. Please take shelter. Radar indicated. A lot of rotation with that as well. And that's going to be the theme for a while. These outer bands really going to bring in the intense rainfall and the gusty winds. And, of course, that tornado threat really, really going up as we speak. And that's why we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tornado warnings. 9 tornado warnings. And 3 of these are confirmed at the moment. So we have 3 confirmed tornado warnings in progress. As we are tracking Beryl, barreling right through. And there's the circulation. We can see it moving on shore. Moving over Texas right now. You can see that Eyewall at the last few frames really trying to get together again. It's trying to keep itself intense, but of course, due to the land friction, we're not going to see a hurricane or this re-intensify. So it's not only a heavy rain threat, but we're also seeing a tornado threat, especially in Longview, where you are getting a lot of heavy rainfall, and we are seeing a particularly dangerous situation at the moment. So if you're in Hallsville, you probably got destroyed by heavy rain and gusty winds, and that tornado, of course. And then Longview, you're getting some intense rainfall swinging on through. And when we take a look at that rainfall total so far, we're at 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches of rainfall. And our 1 hour rainfall totals are up to about 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches. So, yeah, getting a lot of water, a lot of rainfall out of this. And a weather station there reported a gust up to 45 miles an hour. So we're getting some hefty winds out of Beryl. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, consider sharing this. Share this with their family and friends on social media. We are talking about a prolific tornado outbreak over Louisiana and Texas at the moment. Not only that, we're tracking Beryl live here for a while, as this remains a threat to many areas because of the heavy rainfall that we are seeing. It looks like we have some embedded circulations within that. If we go to our correlation coefficient, we don't have any debris on that storm anymore. But don't be surprised if that makes come back very quickly. There is some broad rotation on there. But look at these winds in the lower levels of the atmosphere. 80 to 90 miles an hour. almost 100. So we're still getting some intense winds out of Beryl as it moves over land right now. This is a pretty serious storm. Pretty serious tropical storm. What's up, Chase? Welcome to the stream. Someone said it is roping out. That's good over Longview because we do not need a tornado over that area. And we don't need a lot of rainfall either. 1 to 2 inches of rain have already fallen in the past few hours. I'm still without power. Oh yeah, the power outages over southern or southeastern Texas are insane. Let's take a quick look at those right now. Bay City, nearly 95% of you all are without power. And then up here to the north, where more of you are without power. Let me take away the tornado watch. So yeah, a lot of you, okay, why is that not disappearing? So we'll have to just turn off all the warnings simply. That's probably what it is. So, yeah, a lot of people, 91,000 people, or 96% of the people here are without power. And when we put this all together, let's look at our state outages from Hurricane Beryl. Yeah, there is literally 2,768,000 people without power right now. In Texas, Texas is taking the jackpot with the most power outages as Beryl moves its way through. In fact, we have the most people without power right now is actually going to be in Bazaria County in Texas, in Lake Jackson, Angelton, Manivelle, seeing the most people without power right now. So yeah, hopefully your generator is holding up really well because there is a lot of power outages. Houston, a lot of people without power there, let alone. That is in Harris County. It was pretty significant. I'm sure you're not at work today, Chase. I'm very sure you're not at work today. So there is the Eyewall, parts of the Eyewall moving through. Wow, pretty incredible. Sustained winds over that Eyewall are estimated to be about 35 miles an hour. So we're getting some serious winds. Serious winds right now. And of course, the tornado threat still continues as we speak. I got the direct center of the storm over my place. It was incredible. Wow, yeah, that made landfall over Houston. I was thinking it would because it was turning north already. So, yeah, this moved over Houston, Texas, unfortunately. Gosh, that is... Yeah, Houston, Texas, by the way, rainfall amounts over that area are in the foot range. Anywhere between 12 to 14 inches of rain have already fallen over that area. And it's still raining down there. It is still raining pretty good. I mean, look at this band getting ready to move. Actually, there's nothing going on in Houston, which is good. The backside is through, but still getting some strong winds. But just an incredible storm, by all means. Very incredible. Beryl still rolling along. Yep, still rolling along. Definitely. We do still have a particularly dangerous situation right now. Strong tornado still in progress near Huntington, Bossier City. If we look at the correlation coefficient, yeah, big debris ball on that still. over Oakland. This is in Louisiana. So Oakland, Louisiana, definitely seen a lot. Yeah, 979 early this morning. That's the lowest it got to. Still pretty windy, surprisingly. Yeah, it is, Chase. By the way, sorry if I had to remove all moderators from the stream due to that whole security issue last night. So I will be adding those back later on. So if you're not mod, you're not the only one. I removed literally everyone last night. But yeah, a lot of rainfall coming in. It's dumping pretty good over much of the Texas region. And look at that rain coming on shore. If you are enjoying the stream, consider subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new to the stream, yeah, this is all the tornado warnings that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tornado warnings in progress. These are, most of these are radar indicated. We only have 2 confirmed tornado warnings, or 3 still remaining. 2 particularly dangerous situation. One over Longview looks to have dissipated though. But that one over Longview definitely getting a lot of rainfall. What's up, Jenny? Welcome to the welcome to the stream. So if you're in Texas, Eastern Texas, yeah, it's going to last for a while. Especially this tornado coming into Marywood's Fillmore in Louisiana. That definitely has a debris ball signature. And that's getting ready to move over I-20. Over I-20 right now. We also got another area of rotation down here near Campty in Louisiana. Those are going to be the storms to really watch. Okay, this has been dropped to radar indicated now over Gilmer, Ore City, Texas. We really just have one intense tornado going on right now, moving over I-20. I'm doing very good, Jen A. I'm eating a late lunch right now. I stayed up too late. Yeah, I stayed up pretty late myself, tracking this storm. So it's this storm that we're watching right now. Definitely a debris ball still being indicated on Doppler radar. We look at velocity, or actually the radar has to update. We are still seeing a debris ball signature on that. Fallout from that tornado is what we're pretty much seeing. All right, see you in a bit, Chase. Gotta get that ice. Houston's been getting hit hard this year with a lot of rain, a lot of storms. So okay, we got 2 more tornado warnings. Man, this is really... We have 11 tornado warnings again. This is crazy. Seriously crazy. Now we have 2 tornado warnings. 2 more new ones that came in. So the tornado barrage still continues. If you're in Arkansas and Louisiana and Texas, that's where we're seeing the most activity right now. So how's everybody's day going? CC drop near Jefferson. CC drop near Jefferson, Texas. Let's see. Yes, we do. We have a CC drop. Karnak. Just to the south of there, we do have a CC drop. We do have a CC drop. Tornado on the ground. There, moving towards Baldwin, Pope City, Jefferson. Yep, Jefferson about to get impacted. This is a non-PDS tornado warning, but it is observed. So you're going to need to take shelter regardless of the intensity of the warning, because we do have a debris signature, which means we have a tornado on the ground doing damage. Good, but not. Yeah, Houston needs a break. I do agree with that. With you on that, Dark Steve. So yeah, we have a debris signature headed right towards Jefferson. So another populated area. If we zoom in on Jefferson, Texas, look at all those buildings. Definitely a lot of homes, businesses that are downstream of this tornado warning right now, downstream of this tornado that is in progress. And it's getting ready. It's about to slam that area within the next 30 or next 15 or 30 minutes. And it's also rain wrapped. So to make matters worse, this is a rain wrapped tornado. So you're not going to see this coming. It's going to be very late. It's going to be too late. You see it, it's going to be too late to take shelter, essentially. So you're going to want to take shelter, please, if you're downstream of this. Heavy rain, tropical storm force winds, and a tornado makes the damage much worse. So you're going to please take shelter if you're in Jefferson, Texas, Kellyville, Texas. We do have a pretty big population here. Thank you so much, James. I do appreciate it. So you can see our velocities. So what colors mean, these are not Christmas colors. They look Christmassy like jingle or kind of holly colors, right? But they are tornado colors. So we have green moving towards the radar. And then we have reds and beige colors moving away from the radar. So this is where we have our tornado and debris signature on Doppler radar. So again, greens are moving toward the radar, right? That's moving toward the radar. Reds are moving away from the radar. And that's where we have our tornado. And the debris signature gives us an idea where our tornado on the ground could be. And that's where it's at, that CC drop. That's objects, irregular objects being lofted into the air. Literally being lofted into the air. And this is moving right towards Jefferson. I feel like a weather forecaster, but I know I'm not yet. CC drop northwest. So that's in Louisiana. Let's go to that radar site. It's a northwest. That's not a CC drop, actually. No, that's not a CC drop. That's probably clear air entrainment. Yeah, I don't think that's a CC drop. Where we are seeing debris is definitely over here. That's a very well-defined debris ball. So yeah, I know I'm right, Titan. I know what I'm looking for on Doppler radar. So we do have a tornado on the ground in Baldwin, Texas. You guys are just tuning in. We are watching Beryl and a tornado making its way onshore. Well, Beryl's onshore already, but the tornadoes are also onshore. But you can see storm is pretty strong still. I'm supposed to get the remains of the storm tomorrow and Wednesday. So you're probably into, say, Missouri, that area. Oh, you're there in Indiana. I was close. Kind of close. Yeah, we only have one radar observed tornado right now. Boy, for a little bit there, it got a little rough. And even that tornado is kind of shrinking down a little bit. Supposed to get the outer rain bands here in Oklahoma. Yeah, you're getting some storms there. Gosh, boy, if this would have happened the day after the solar eclipse, I would have been able to go down there into Texas and track this tropical storm. Boy, if I also had the money and the time, I would be able to do it, but not that easy, I'll tell you that right now. Not very easy. Hey David, you'll know what's rare for July. It's 76 here in Oklahoma. 76 degrees. That's crazy. Oh yeah, James. Certainly. 76 degrees there in Oklahoma. That's crazy. I wish it was 76 here. But nope, not going to be 76 degrees anytime soon, except at night. And we're under an excessive heat warning again, believe it or not. We were not under an excessive heat warning yesterday, and now we're back under one again. Wow, we're under an extreme heat risk. Wow, this is pretty bad. Yeah, it's supposed to be 112 degrees on Thursday. No, I have never lived in Texas, Rose Scott. 91 degrees with a heat index of 111 there. Wow, crazy weather, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. You have 10 tornado warnings in progress. I'm under a heat advisory. Yeah, you're probably... Which state are you in, Dark Steve, again? Sorry if I forgot. You're probably in Louisiana, Mississippi, or wow, even Florida is under a heat advisory. That's insane. Yeah, it's supposed to be 118 degrees here according to the GFS model. And according to the European model, it's supposed to be 115 degrees here. Ethan B. Hey, Ethan, I will explain. Okay, so for the reason why I removed mod from everyone last night is there was a security issue to the stream. I don't know if some of you were even here for it, but there was an issue, so I had to remove every mod possible on the YouTube channel. You're not the only one, Ethan. Everyone is no longer mod on the YouTube channel until further notice, until I could figure things out, so I do apologize by that. Again, Ethan, it's not just you. It is other people. Yeah, there's a lot of tornado warnings, Ethan. Got a PDS? Yes, we do. We have a PDS, particularly dangerous situation. Again, our rotation is definitely strong. Yeah, we have a large debris ball. We have a large debris ball headed towards Linton in Louisiana. Linton in Louisiana. That is a impressive debris ball. Radar indicated damage threat is considerable, though. All right, you saw my direct messages. That's good. I'm probably going to need your help, Ethan, if you can. This is a very busy time right now, boy. We have 12 tornado warnings. 12 to 13 tornado warnings. Yeah, we have 11 to 13 tornado warnings. That one north of Red Chute, Louisiana is really well defined. Oh gosh, yeah. Wow, yeah, that tornado. Hey, Ethan. Hello. So, yeah. You're very welcome, Rose. Ethan, you there? Ethan B. Hello? Okay, he is having mic problems.
Hey,
Hey, there you are. How are you?
yeah, I'm doing all right. Just kind of surprised to see all these tornado warnings.
Yeah, 13 tornado warnings, Ethan. It's ridiculous. We had like 4 or 5 PDS tornado warnings earlier.
Yeah, very active. Currently, some well-defined areas of circulation as well. Um, really panned out that enhanced risk for tornadoes in Louisiana and Texas.
Yeah. Also, for you that is tuning in, Ethan, I'm so sorry if I removed your mod and everyone else's. Again, I explained in the live stream why that is. Some weird, crazy stuff happened with my stream last night. So, for the safety of everything, I had to remove everyone's mod. But don't worry, I'll give it back soon.
I understand.
Yeah. It's not just you. I removed like 10 or 11 mods off the live stream temporarily.
Oh yeah, I understand, certainly.
All right, so Midway, look at this storm, Ethan, near Midway, Louisiana. It's really strong rotation. Those outbound velocities.
Yes, it is very well defined. That is a tornado that is actually, we have a warning on it that is a particularly dangerous situation, moving northwest at 35 miles per hour. This is a bit of an unusual direction because normally we think of tornadoes and their supercells moving northeast. Because this is associated with Beryl's circulation, these are being shifted around toward the northwest. That means if you're in the path of this, you will not be able to see the tornado until it's very close to you.
And Ethan, the debris fallout from this tornado is expanding nearly 2.5 to 3 miles away in all directions.
Yes, it is quite evidently a well-defined tornado. We're seeing the debris signature on radar. We're seeing some really strong velocity signatures. So that is a concerning storm there that's going to be moving up eventually toward, let me see, Alden Bridge and these areas south of Plain Dealing, Louisiana. Cato and northwestern Bossier parishes.
Ooh.
That's where this tornado warning is right now.
And also, taking our attention off the tornado risk really quickly, Ethan, Houston, Texas has gone almost 13 inches of rainfall. Actually, they did get like 13 inches of rainfall from Beryl. And I watched some of the footage. Gosh, gas station roofs completely destroyed. Oh, it's just a mess down there.
Oh, absolutely. And that is a concern too for those who were in the path of this rain shield, the big area of rain that's around the circulation. Flooding and flash flooding. This is a concern that's going to be lasting for even a little while longer, up into the Ozarks, the Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley even. We're going to have flooding concerns lasting for a little bit.
Wow, Ethan. Holy cow, that Doppler radar. Big debris signature on Doppler radar now. Over Linton. Right over to the town of Linton right now. Big debris signature. That really got deep.
Oh, absolutely. That is that's probably the most concerning storm we have right now, and it is impacting populated areas, unfortunately. So it is, as always, we advise, seeking shelter on the lowest floor of a sturdy building away from windows. But these kinds of storms, the exception comes if there's a lot of flooding in a low-lying, like a basement. If the basement's flooded, you obviously don't want to go down there. Uh, but in the case that you don't have that problem, definitely want to be underground if possible. In any case, on the lowest floor of a building that is sturdy, away from windows, with the most distance between you and the outside as possible, that's going to be your best scenario out of this.
Exactly. So just kind of intertwine with this briefly, Ethan. Guess how hot Death Valley might get on Tuesday and potentially on Wednesday.
Oh, I have no idea. Probably in the 120s.
Are you sure about that? 133 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh man, making a run for the record, I guess.
Yeah, and guess how hot it got up in Redding, California, which is in California, right? North of Sacramento a couple of days ago. Guess how hot it got there?
Oh, I have no idea.
121 degrees.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to take that.
It was so hot here, Ethan, a couple of days ago that there were power outages happening. Our store lost power briefly, and then Target, Walmart, Costco, Sprouts lost power for a while because the power grid was overloading.
Right. Man, that's terrible. I hope you all stay as safe as possible out there on the West Coast and area out there by the Rockies. It is going to be really, really hot.
And not only that, Ethan, guess how high our dew point was a couple of days ago when it was that hot?
Oh, I have no idea.
So where I work, it was 116 degrees with a dew point of 75 degrees. The heat index went close to about 130 degrees.
Oh my.
Yeah, I literally went outside because I had to help with the drive up and go order. I go outside and I'm dripping sweat 2 minutes later coming back into the store.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It is the worst heat wave I've been in, at least in my life. It was bad. And it's going to be bad on Thursday, Ethan. It's supposed to be 112, 113 here again on Thursday. This is 2 straight weeks of triple digit temperatures for us.
Oh, you guys just can't get a break out there.
Nope, we can't. We cannot. Okay, TDS over Lucky, Louisiana. There is a tornado debris signature over Lucky, Louisiana. Man, these storms are just popping up out of nowhere, Ethan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tornado warnings. Oh.
Yes, and they're very well organized supercells. This is a situation where it's really utilizing the low-level instability that was able to develop in this banding feature and take advantage of that low-level wind shear as well. Hurricanes are naturally sources, as you can imagine, of very strong low-level wind shear, and that's a vital ingredient to getting tornadoes. We do have that a very concerning tornado that's on the ground near Linton, heading up toward the Alden Bridge area, and as you noted, another concerning storm over Lucky. I cannot at this point confirm a TDS, but the circulation is right over town. My radar might be slightly delayed there, but that is a concerning storm as well. And
Wow.
that's only 2 storms out of all of these that we're dealing with.
That storm over Lucky is really organizing quickly, Ethan. Really organizing quickly.
Yeah, it sure is. It's an organized supercell storm.
There's definitely debris on that. That's going to have to get radar confirmed or storm chaser confirmed. Boy, the dew points there, Ethan, in the mid 70s. where these storms are. Very moist
Yeah, that's a
environment.
vital. Absolutely, and that's a very vital ingredient for these because the more moisture you have, typically the more instability you have. But also, really vital to this situation is the cloud base heights are really, really low. And the lower the cloud base heights, the easier it is to get a tornado to touch down.
Jeez. I wonder what our wind shear is in this area. I'm going to have to take a look at the mesoanalysis.
Over Louisiana. Hold on a second. Yeah, we've got in this area 0 to 1 kilometer bulk shear anywhere from 25 to 35 knots, which is quite impressive. And that is in the right front quadrant of the storm. That's usually the favored region for this to happen. That's one of the more dangerous portions of the hurricane. In addition to that, the effective storm velocity is anywhere from 200 to 400 meters squared per second squared, which is very high. That might not be entirely representative of the helicity available to the storms right now, because that's based on a right-moving supercell vector, and these storms, depending on their motion, might not exactly follow that. But in any case, it is quite a strong low-level wind shear environment that's really getting these supercells organized, and it's also really feeding on low-level instability. I mean, oh my gosh, the 0 to 3 kilometer mixed layer cape over northwest Louisiana right now is 250 joules per kilogram. That is extremely high
Wait,
for the
3K?
instability. Yes,
Holy cow.
and that's really
Whoa.
the biggest. We wouldn't be dealing with all these tornadoes if not for that instability. That is a lot of potential energy for these updrafts to use. Very important for the low levels. It gets that vorticity stretched. It gets that tornado potential up. And that's why we're seeing all these storms, is that area of destabilization.
So explain, Ethan, what is 3 Cape? Because I'm still confused a little bit about it, but my viewers will probably benefit a lot of it. What is 3 Cape?
Yeah, well, first of all, CAPE is convective available potential energy. You've probably heard David make reference to it as thunderstorm juice because it is the potential energy that a thunderstorm can use if an updraft develops in that environment. And there's various ways of calculating CAPE that integrates different layers of the atmosphere, uses different parcels. One of the things that we've looked at in more recent years is the 0 to 3 kilometer mixed layer CAPE. That is the CAPE in the lowest 3 kilometers of the atmosphere. And that is very important because the low levels of the
Oh,
atmosphere have a significant influence on what happens with tornadoes. It's proven to be effective at predicting tornadoes and tornadic supercells when you get um, cool season events, upper level lows, hurricanes even. So that 0 to 3 kilometer cape is very important to assess the instability in the low levels in environments like what we're dealing with right now.
all right. We have breaking news right now. Breaking news right now, Ethan. You need to go to the storm in center in Texas right now. That debris ball just blew up out of nowhere. Big debris ball signature. Wow, that debris. That debris just exploded right over James Center in Texas.
Okay, yeah, I found it. Let me go over to. Oh, wow. Yes, that is a debris signature. That is a tornado. North of Shelbyville, just to the east of Center, Texas. Pretty pronounced signature right there. And that's going to be moving off to the northwest at present motion about 35 miles per hour. So that's Shelby, San Augustine, and Sabine counties under this tornado warning. We do have a tornado on the ground now with that. As David mentioned, significant debris signature has just shown up on radar.
That blew up. Like, that's the thing, Ethan, with these. These are popping up like little, like little firecrackers that are just popping up out of nowhere.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, that is some tight rotation. Inbound velocities on that 79, Ethan, touching -2. So we have possibly up to 90-mile-an-hour gate-to-gate shear. So that is intensifying that storm. Very tight rotation. Also near Lucky, we got to really watch that one. That's really beginning to hook in. That's the thing with all these storms, Ethan. Usually they struggle, Ethan. These are not struggling at all. They're just, I got this. I'm developing the hook and I'm going to drop a tornado. You could predict that every one of these storms will produce a tornado. No struggle at all.
Yes, absolutely. And again, I think that the big factor in that is that low-level instability. The SPC specifically mentioned this morning that clearing, partial clearing anyway, around that banding feature could allow instability to develop. And with the lifting concentrated around that banding feature and the low-level wind shear present, that's really going to increase your tornado risk. And we're seeing that pan out right now.
Yeah, also downstream, Ethan, of these storms, especially in southern Arkansas, the violent tornado perimeter is up to a 5.
Oh my, yeah, that's interesting. That's representing an overlap of instability and low-level wind shear. And again, the helicity might not be entirely representative at this point, depending on the exact motion of the storm. But in any case, uh, the amount of instability is really allowing for that vorticity stretching, and that's something that we often don't see in certain tropical cyclone environments. Some of them we do. There was a study several years ago that found that the higher the overlap of the instability and wind shear in a tropical cyclone, unsurprisingly, the higher the risk for tornadoes.
Good to know. Good to know. Also, Ethan, last night, because I was watching, oh my gosh, I was half asleep last night, but I was watching Storm Runner on YouTube. Um, and the winds were so strong, Ethan. You know how heavy an ice, not an ice machine, but you know how you put big bags of ice in, they deliver and they put it in like this big kind of this a box, no, not box, but you know what I mean, right? Like a freezer.
Yeah.
Winds were so strong, it knocked and tossed that around across the gas station.
Oh my.
Yeah. And the winds, Ethan, were like this. Like they were roaring. They just the most intense insanity sound that I've ever heard in a while.
Oh, I can imagine. It was a category 1 at landfall, wasn't it?
It could have been stronger. Velocities were up to like 115, 120 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
But then, like, the way they were located, the wind was also strong enough where you could hear this. Like, you could hear just roaring past their vehicle. You could not see in front of you, Ethan, because not only there was storm surge, there was spray coming off the water, but there was also intense rainfall combined with that. I mean, taking a shower outside was probably a lot better than taking a shower in your shower in your home, because the shower in your home is not as strong as getting a shower outside. That's how heavy the rain was and spray at one point.
Oh yeah, I can certainly imagine that. Did want to briefly here address a question we have from Nicole Elliott about Newton County, Texas. We do have a couple tornado warnings that persist in that area. Central Newton County has a tornado warning that is in effect until 3:45 p.m. Central Time. This circulation is located near Bon Weir, moving north at 45 miles per hour. Not sure if I pronounced that area correctly. And we have another tornado warning that is over west central Newton County into southeastern Jasper County, also in effect until 3:45 p.m. Central Time. moving north at 75 miles per hour. So very fast moving. If you are
Whoa!
in, yes, if you are in central Newton County, you do still have a tornado risk that's going for the next little bit here. Tornado warnings do remain in effect, but we do not at this point have a confirmed tornado on the ground.
All right, we might have a PDS tornado warning. I don't think it's PDS, but it could very well be soon. Holy moly, Ethan. That debris
Oh, we
signature.
just
Oh my gosh, that debris. That fallout. It's raining debris in that storm. That debris, that
yeah. Yeah, we just got a new confirmed tornado warning for central Panola and north central Shelby counties in northeast Texas. I believe that's associated with the center tornado, but that is confirmed now.
man, oh, this is a mighty tornado outbreak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tornado warnings. Wow, that's incredible. Also, a lot of rainfall with this too. So flooding, yeah, you're gonna have to evacuate somehow. Because some areas, Ethan, to the southwest of Carthage they already have had 6 to almost 9 inches of rainfall within the last, say, 5 or 6 hours. And additional rainfall is coming. All right, someone said new advisory is out on the National Hurricane Center. Let's see what they said. 45-mile-an-hour tropical storm and 993. Another tornado warning. Golly word, Ethan. We're up to 11 tornado warnings now. Another one. You there, Ethan? So we are now up to...
Right.
Ethan, we just got 2 new tornado warnings right now, and a few more observed tornado warnings.
Oh my, we did. Wow.
Golly word. This is probably the most active tornado outbreak I've streamed this year, perhaps.
Yeah, it's very active. Reminiscent of earlier in 2024, right? It's all these tornadoes going on.
Yeah.
Seems like sometime earlier in the year.
Also, just to kind of recap on Beryl for those that are watching, Ethan. Boy, Ethan, the earliest Category 5 hurricane ever on record. And we, as far as ACE points, which is the accumulated cyclone energy, that's kind of the quality over quantity. We are triple the climatology. Actually, no, we are 4 times the climatology already with our ACE points. And we're nearing 40 ACE points, Ethan. We are ahead of 2005 by 2 times, 3 times the climatology on that.
Yeah, that is insane and really highlights the potential. I mean, we knew going into this season what was possible, and Beryl proved that's possible. It proved that within a matter of days, we go from a tropical storm to a Category 5 hurricane very quickly, with the potential for some major impacts. I mean, we're already seeing these significant impacts here with Beryl, with the tornadoes, with the wind damage, with the flooding. Uh, but that just points toward, again, all the still active. That's why you all of coverage leading up to this event, tracking how Beryl evolved, and he's going to be doing more as these systems progress further into the season. But we've seen already with Beryl what this season is capable of, and we're probably, unfortunately, going to see that get a little more active even as we head further into the season.
Oh, we're not even the peak of hurricane season. And Ethan, because I looked at some posts on Eric Webb, also on Bindle, there is even a higher concern for more significant tropical activity by late July and early August, as another convective coupled Kelvin wave paired with a with upward motion in the atmosphere, known as ZMJO and stuff, favoring a lot of tropical activity, potentially once we go into late July, early August. And the upper ocean heat content, Ethan, which, by the way, near Jamaica, because the system wasn't strong enough to really cause a lot of that heat content to go away. But portions of the northwestern Caribbean, Ethan, were up to 185 units of upper ocean heat content.
Oh my. Wow, that's a lot of potential energy there.
So my thing, Ethan, is if Beryl was able to become a Cat 5 hurricane, which it did, in a very hostile portion of the Caribbean, nothing gets past the Caribbean very easily. That's a wake-up call. That really is, because if we can get Beryl in late June, early July to become a Category 5 hurricane, what could the rest of the season bring? I mean, could we see 3 or 4 more Category 5 hurricanes? That is a concern.
I know, that is my concern as well, and as K-pop lover said here in the chat, it only takes one storm, and that is a very true statement. That's why right now is a really good time to prepare, get things ready for whatever the season might bring. I do want to say the Supercell that is now to the, let's see, it's northwest of Lucky, Louisiana. It does have a confirmed tornado now. That warning is confirmed for central Bainville Parish. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. But that is a confirmed tornado 8 miles south of Gibbsland, moving north at 35 miles per hour. So 5 confirmed tornado warnings right now.
Wow, that one near Lucky, Ethan, looks like a mini hurricane. Has a little eyewall on it. Do you see that?
Yes, I do. It is really organized storm. The inflow region is very clear and pronounced. The updraft is strong, and you can see by the hooking nature of the storm that the precipitation is getting wrapped around that rotating mesocyclone.
Little mini hurricane, dude. Oh, wow. So yeah, if you are in Minden, you're gonna please take shelter. We are talking about a big, serious tornado outbreak right now. We are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 tornado warnings right now, Ethan.
Yeah, we are. It is still really active. We've still got that tornado on the ground to the north of Alden Bridge now, and that's going to be Antrim, Plain Dealing,
Oh,
Bollinger. You need to watch out in these areas.
let's make that 12 tornado warnings, maybe 13. I lost count just now. But Dingafield, please take shelter. We got a tornado warning headed towards your area. Breaking news. Whoa, that rotation. That rotation near Plain Dealing as well in Louisiana, Ethan. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Big surge. Big surge of wind coming out of that right now.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And definitely a debris ball on that. So we are seeing a tornado. Yep, 12 tornado warnings already. Really quickly, let me take an intermission right here and look at the climatology as far as the Atlantic goes, folks. For those that are wondering, let's just put it this way. I made a post on Twitter about this earlier. Okay, this is where we are at right now. Do you see anything that rings a bell to you all on this chart? Take a look where we stand compared to other years. Does any of those years ring a bell? Sorry to kind of take a quick hiatus from the tornado aspect of things. We are tracking Beryl and tornadoes at the same time. But does any of this ring a bell to you all? 13 tornado warnings, Ethan.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we are getting another one.
Gosh. So really quickly, 2024 is more active theoretically than 2005. Okay, very important. Okay, by ace points. Ethan, you could see this on your end as well. We have 36.13 ace points, okay, as of today. 2005, Ethan, we had only 17.57 ace points on this very day, and that season gave 245.08 ace points. 14 tornado warnings. Actually, we're down to 9 tornado warnings. Some expired. Wait, no.
Yeah, I'm getting 9 on my end at this point.
Nope, 13. We have 13 tornado warning. Oh, yeah. Some of them expired. Wow. So I'm just letting you all know that even so, relatively, we only had 3 named storms. 1 storm counts as an active season, and it only takes 1 to make an active season. So the fact is, we are ahead of the game. I mean, Ethan, our ace points have never been this high ever on record. It is out of the 90th percentile range. And if we draw a line to this really quickly, let's draw a black line. You know when we would meet up with our average, Ethan?
When?
Hold on. Another tornado warning. So, you know when we would meet up our average? If we draw a straight line from our current ace points, September the 6th. September the 6th.
Right.
So we are so far ahead of average. Way above average.
Right, and that really represents we could be heading into unprecedented territory in a certain aspect.
So what are ace points? Ken is asking. It's accumulated cyclone energy. Again, it means accumulated cyclone energy. There's many ways you can even interpret it. I always use total accumulated cyclone energy, or TACE for short. TACE.
Did want to address briefly here. I don't know if Nicole is still here in the chat. She was watching earlier. For Newton County, Texas area, we do have a tornado warning now for northeastern Newton County, but the rest of the county has been cleared and is no longer under a warning at this time.
Man, that is a squall line. Look at that band right over Port Arthur.
Yes, it sure is, and there can be circulations develop within that. We've already seen a couple, and we could get more going ahead. Looks like there is, hold on here, maybe a supercell trying to develop around the Atlanta, Louisiana area, south of Winfield. We'll have to see how that evolves. It is not warned at this time, but if you're up in the Winfield, Jonesboro area, gotta watch out for this, see what it does. And we've certainly got a number of active tornado warnings right now, with some very well-defined circulations.
Oh, we have a supercell. Is that to the south of Winfield?
Right.
Wow. Let's see. There's some rotation on that. Yeah, we gotta watch that one. Golly word. Ethan, the lucky supercell, that has an eye. There's like an eye on that.
Yeah, the lucky supercell, which is, by the way, now to the south of Mount Lebanon, to the south of Ada and Gibbsland as well. That seems to have become the most organized supercell we have at this moment.
This is absolutely prolific. It's a tornado.
Where's Beryl? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Where is Beryl's center at now? Looks like it's over eastern Texas, and I can't look up the city name, so I can't say specifically where, but it's over eastern Texas at this point.
Let me look. Let me look via National Weather Service observations. I'm letting you know pretty much, Ethan, all of California is pretty much smothered in heat products.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that.
My room, by the way, yesterday, Ethan, got up to 102 degrees.
Yeah, that's just downright dangerous.
That's why I was doing it off my iPad, because I just did not want to be upstairs. And it didn't go very well.
Right, it's, you gotta be careful. You really gotta take care of your health and family, too.
Yeah. All right, so the center is estimated to be over Grapeland. That's according to our observations. And still, Ethan, we are getting 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts on this system.
Oh, I would not be surprised. We're still going to be seeing some gusty winds for a little bit because if you look at the pressure gradient that's associated with this, it is still quite tight. To the south, pressure rise of 4 millibars per 2 hours. To the north, pressure falls of -3 millibars per 2 hours. So still a pretty strong pressure gradient on this thing. And that's what sets the wind in motion.
I do have an AC, crazy weather dude. We have a whole house AC, but you know what? Heat rises, and when it accumulates from a week's long of heat, it just really it keeps things warm. Like right now, my ceiling is 98 degrees. So that heat is just building into my room right now. It's ridiculous. And so far this month, Ethan, our temperatures in a weekly average, 7-day average, our temperatures, Ethan, are 15 to 25 degrees above normal.
Yeah, sounds like it. I firmly believe that.
Send Beryl to California. I wish we could have some rain. Power outages in California. Yeah, due to the hot weather, not so much today, but Thursday. Thursday could be a different story. New tornado warning, Ethan.
Yeah, also want to note the tornado still appears to be on the ground to the west of Plain Dealing, Louisiana, moving off to the northwest, but it is probably pretty rain-wrapped at this point. The circulation appears to be embedded in some pretty good rain, and that tornado warning got extended for that now. This is a particularly dangerous situation.
Oh,
Tornado.
golly word.
Large tornado.
Wow, that debris ball. Yes. If you're downstream, everybody, please take shelter immediately. We have a particularly dangerous situation. We haven't had a lot of those today, Ethan. Man.
Yes, it seems like it. And this, I'm going to read out some of the locations here because this is actually, this tornado warning extends through parts of 3 states. So we've got southwestern Miller County in southwest Arkansas, southwestern Lafayette County in Arkansas. We've got north central Cato, northwestern Bossier parishes in northwest Louisiana. And then we've got east central Cass County in northeastern Texas. Those are the counties that are under this particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. And locations in that include Ida, Louisiana, going up toward Doddridge, Arkansas, and then maybe into Bloomberg, Texas area, just north of the Atlanta, Texas area. That's the current direction that this is aiming.
Also, breaking news, Ethan, breaking news. We could have a violent tornado on the ground in Ringgold. A viewer said very tight couplet velocity over Ringgold, Louisiana. And wow, Take a look at that, Ethan. Really tight couplet on that.
Yeah, we're definitely still seeing some circulation there. Need to assess the structure a little better. It looks like the structure is not quite as well formed as earlier, but we do still definitely have a circulation near the Ringgold area that could produce a tornado at any time. And again, that's Ringgold, Louisiana. This is not anywhere near Georgia.
Hey, David, would you like to have 73-degree weather and rain? Yeah, but let me ask you this question, Corruption. What is the dew point in your location? That's the question. Probably like 72 or 73 degrees. Probably muggy as heck there. It's probably disgusting. I'll tell you, Ethan, though, southeastern Texas has had a fair share of storms this year. Remember that hurricane-like storm, that complex of storms that went through Houston?
Yes.
And now we're looking at Beryl, like, golly word. Poor Houston, Texas.
Hey, we'll be right back.
All right. So yeah, a lot going on today with the weather, boy, I'll tell you. Very active, hyperactive. Honestly, it's cool outside with north winds. I mean, but like, oh, new tornado warning. These are just flooding in. We have 12 tornado warnings. 12 tornado warnings. If it's humid outside, I don't feel it. Then it's probably not humid. Okay, yeah, the dew points are down. They're in the low 60s, so that's more comfortable. Lucky you. Can I have your weather, please, Corruption? We're up to 6 tornado reports. Can you check southern Texas? Sure. So southern Texas getting that heavy rain band. Port Arthur getting some serious rain. Just training over the same areas. And yeah, that rain band, let alone, has brought some of you all up to 10 inches. According to Doppler radar. Ryan Hollyall is missing this. Really? Wait, he's not live at all? That's crazy. Raymondville, Texas, yes. So Raymondville, Texas right now. Oh, that's very far south. Yeah, so Raymondville, Texas, you are getting some thunderstorms. As that's one big feeder band. That's one big banding future. Yeah, these storms are just popping up, kind of. Nothing too organized. No tornado warning or anything with those. Just a lot of heavy rainfall. Yeah, deep South Texas, that's what I said. Right here. Getting a lot of storms. But nothing too extreme. Just some pop-up storms, heavy rain. Oh, he is sleeping. He pulled an all-nighter? What? See, I could have, if I would have been better prepared. My room was just too hot. What's up, Aaron? We have a 10 hatched area. No, we do not have a 10 hatched area. No, we do not. There's no risk for wind or hail. Just a tornado-driven enhanced risk today. And there is a look at Beryl as it moved on shore last night. You could actually see it. Yes, Aaron. By the way, Aaron, the one that lives in Tracy, how are you doing today? How are you holding up with this hot weather? Any west winds? Any onshore breezes, buddy? We have a lot of tornado warnings. If you are in the northwestern Louisiana area, eastern Texas, lots going on right now. A lot is going on. Pretty serious situation with the tornado threat. Good, and staying inside. That's good to hear, bud. Because it's going to get hotter. Thursday is going to be the hottest day. If you don't mind me asking, Aaron, what part of Tracy do you live in? Sorry to ask you this. Which, by the way, 112 for your area on Thursday, with an overnight low of 79 degrees. That's going to be disgusting. I'm so blessed and happy that I actually have a local person watching my stream. It's awesome. We have to meet up one day. We really do. If you have Discord, Aaron, please join the Discord server. I would love to get to know you. Because we have the same thing in common. We both like the weather. We're both close to each other in a way. And almost no breeze there. That breeze will pick up, though, this afternoon. That onshore breeze usually comes up at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. More in the north part. Okay. Nice. So yeah, you're not going to get the onshore breeze until like about 4 or 5 this afternoon. What's up, Mindy Weeks? I'm still getting the outer rain bands. Yeah, you actually are, buddy. Corruption. Yeah, you're definitely getting some rain there. How does it feel to get some of the outer bands corruption from the tropical storm? It's going to be 66 degrees tonight for my area. Wow, that is quite mild. But yeah, that breeze will come up this afternoon. And actually, it's supposed to be cooler tonight. Still supposed to hit 100, though. But once that breeze really picks up, though, that will really help a lot. Lucky, tonight it's supposed to be 75 for me. Wow. That is warm. Feels good, and my area needs the rain. That's good. I'm glad you're getting some rain corruption. Wow, Fort Myers, Florida will be a nice 83 degrees with winds at 0 miles an hour. I don't think that's possible. There's probably barely any wind there anyways. There is some wind. Actually quite strong in some areas. And then a high of 92 tomorrow. Oh, wow. Corruption, that is hot. You're in Tishomingo, so let me see your high for Tishomingo. Yeah, so for Tishomingo, yeah, wow, that's warm. 92 tomorrow. Getting all the way up to 96 on Friday. Wow, 100 at next Monday. No rain, no clouds in sight. Overnight lows in the low to upper 60s to lower 70s. Thunderstormless days ahead, it looks like. Back to the old boring weather. Maybe James Baraka, you gotta use your mouth to blow the wind. I'm just kidding. You're funny. Dark Steve, if you don't mind me asking, oh my gosh, I forgot. I forget where people live sometimes. I'm so sorry. That's why I need locations. You're in Pennsylvania somewhere, I think you said, right? Or Georgia. You're in Georgia somewhere. That's why I have all the locations turned on. So I can see where each person is. You know, the Reaper got slammed with that tropical system. Chase McLean, Candy HR. Wow. Yeah. Okay, you are in Pennsylvania. What part of Pennsylvania? Oh, you got a DJI Air 3, James? Nice. That's nice you got the Air 3. Well, you got to give me a city, Dark, Steve. Where you live closest to. South Central gives me still a broad area. You're probably in Altoona somewhere. Sorry if I ask. Just a city that you live closest to or a town that you live closest to. That's all. Yes, it is awesome. How high do you fly your drone up to, if you don't mind me asking, James? Also, how long are you able to fly your drone for on one battery? Because I could only get about 40 minutes on mine. 39 to 40. Middletown, thank you. Let's go to Middletown. Middletown pin. Middletown Township, probably you're in. Oh, no, you're not. That's not even Middletown. Oh, there we go. Okay, you're in a slight risk. So let me add you to the list of locations.
I'm sorry for that. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to be going here in a little bit because I have not eaten almost anything today at all. Been very busy. And I got some stuff going here in a little bit, but for a little bit now, I'm right here.
Nice. So we have Dark Steve that lives in Pennsylvania. A low in the 80s at night up there, Ethan. Very warm at night.
Oh yeah, that is uncomfortably warm.
399 feet, 40 minutes. Okay, so you're getting about 40 minutes on yours too. How many batteries do you have, James? Someone has a drone like me, Ethan.
Oh, that's nice. Get some good footage with that.
So we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2 confirmed tornado warnings. We have still 12 tornado warnings in progress. You have 6 batteries?
Yeah,
Wow.
thankfully at this moment we're not seeing any significant debris signatures, but we do have numerous tornado warnings, several circulations that are still going, headed again up toward the Shreveport, Mendon, Homer areas of Louisiana, and eventually spreading over, still into Texas.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. This is a never-ending tornado threat. Um, and not a lot of deviation from the high and the low. Nope. Yeah, James, I have 8 batteries, something like that. I have 7 or 8 batteries.
Also, just as a reminder, in case anyone had not heard this earlier, I don't know if anyone mentioned it, but there is a tornado watch that was extended, a new one issued actually, into portions of southern central and central Arkansas, and that is going to be in effect until midnight local time.
Wow, another 7 hours, Ethan.
Yeah, it is going to be a long night for some people.
Do you think this could get retired? Oh yeah, Beryl will get retired because it's Category 5. It reached that intensity.
Yeah, it was a historic storm in so many different ways.
And like I said, Ethan, it formed in late June. That's very early.
That is insane to imagine, and again, as you pointed out, makes you wonder what's going to happen for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah.
So currently, we're down to 6 tornado warnings, one of which is still listed as confirmed, but this is no longer in Louisiana. This is into the far southwest corner of Arkansas,
Um,
just off to the east of Doddridge.
we have 8 tornado warnings now.
Oh my, yeah, that just updated.
They're just getting issued after one after another.
Yes, they are. One of these is a confirmed tornado warning that is over Hughes Springs in Texas, and that's moving northwest at 30 miles per hour. Portions of Cass, Bowie, Morris, Titus counties confirmed tornado warning, and that is, at this moment, heading in the general direction of Mount Pleasant. We'll have to watch that one.
Yeah. Yes, Ken. Yeah. Early Category 5 hurricane. Early July, late June. The time it formed does count as June. How's Shreveport doing? Shreveport, Louisiana is getting hit pretty good with rain.
Yeah, if you're in the Shreveport area, you still have a tornado risk. You've got several tornado warned storms off to the southeast of there, moving up in that general direction. Now, it's going to depend on which area of circulation moves where, if they weaken, if they strengthen. So Shreveport, I would still say very closely monitor this situation as these storms move up in that direction.
Alabama Tide says, David, what happened? You see 10 Cat 5. How will you feel? We had 10 Category 5 hurricanes. I don't know how I would react. How would you react, Ethan, if there was 10 Category 5 hurricanes?
I don't know. That sounds like the plot of a mid-2000 teen sci-fi channel movie.
Oh my gosh, Ethan. National Weather Service just updated for Death Valley. Guess how hot now it's going to be on Tuesday?
What are we looking at?
134.
Man, it's making a run for the record.
134 degrees, Ethan, with an estimated ground temperature forecast of 205 degrees.
You can make a steak on that.
Who wants to burn your little cute feet, everyone? Burn your feet on that. I'm just kidding.
That would be unpleasant.
It
Speaking
wouldn't.
of pleasant, just to the west of Pleasant Hill, Louisiana, that's one of the other recent tornado warnings we got. That's headed up toward Mansfield, Louisiana, and it is pretty good circulation, pretty well defined. Portions of central DeSoto and north central Sabine parishes, 50 miles per hour. Again, up toward the Mansfield area, currently near Converse. But that is something that if you're in that area, you do need to be taking shelter.
Oh my gosh. Slug and Titan said I would risk burning my feet on there. You're funny. You guys are funny.
That would be unpleasant. I'll stick to that.
My viewers' feet would be burning. Fried human, yuck. Oh my god. Oh wow. Ethan, you want to hear this? Crazy weather dude said
Yes.
we had a heat index of 138 degrees on this day last year.
Wow. I really cannot imagine what that feels like. I really can't. That sounds unbearable.
Which, by the way, then, Ethan, what would the dew point have to be in the temperature for that? Because I know you have to, the dew point has to be very high for that.
Oh, there's a specific calculation to it that is pretty complex, and I wouldn't be able to say for sure.
Oh, okay. I bet you could light a cigarette on a car dashboard. Maybe. Yeah, I would not want to drive through Death Valley. My car would probably overheat in that.
We did lose one of the tornado warnings at this point, and that was the one that was headed up towards Shreveport directly. That was near, let's see, Westdale, Louisiana. That warning has expired right now. We'll have to see if it gets reissued. But there's still a couple of other tornado warned storms in the area that if you're in the Shreveport metro, you do need to be on alert for.
Whoa, Ethan. Okay, so crazy weather dude said the dew point was 86 that day with a rough range of 86 to 89 that day.
Holy cow. That is incredible. That is tropical-like moisture.
See, and it's always interesting, Ethan, when you have 100% humidity with a temperature of 30 degrees and a dew point of 30 degrees, the air doesn't feel humid at all, right? But when you have a temperature of, say, 90 degrees and a dew point of 90 degrees, the air is like, it's like a sauna. It's super duper quadruply muggy.
Yeah, if the dew point was 90 degrees, it would be nearly historic for the all-time observed dew point record, and it would be absolutely unbearable. I don't think that you could do very much out in that at all, and you would sweat very quickly. Uh, Also, we got two new tornado warnings here. Did want to mention really quick. We've got actually one extending into southwestern Columbia County, Arkansas, and this also includes northern Webster, northwestern Claiborne, and northeastern Bossier counties or parishes in northwest Louisiana. That's moving off to the northwest at 35 miles per hour and is currently between Homer and Minden, Louisiana. More specifically, the circulation is not very many towns out there, just southwest of Homer. Uh, Headed up toward the Shongolo area. And off to the southwest of there, we got a tornado warning that is now in effect for southern Webster, central Bossier counties, parishes. I'm sorry, keep getting that wrong. This is currently near the Doyline area, or 8 miles to the southwest of Minden, moving northwest at 40 miles per hour. And did we just get another one?
We did,
Yeah, we got
Ethan.
Texarkana is, yes.
You need to take a look at the velocities on that Fort Lynn. Wow, they are intense. We're getting 90 touching -40.
Yeah, we've got Justin G in the chat here, and he is noting strong tornado off to the south of Mansfield. So we're gonna be
Wait,
watching that one too here.
where Mansfield? It's about time you
That's
come in. Justin, can you join the chat with us, please? Join the stream. So Mansfield.
yeah,
Oh,
and just
oh, right here. Mansfield. Oh shoot, yes. Oh my gosh, Ethan. Strong tornado. Strong tornado. Near Benson. Holy
yes,
cow.
very
Six,
well defined debris signature.
62 decibels on that. Yes, strong
Yeah, and that's
tornado.
being lofted. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's getting lofted several thousand feet into the air. Uh, Not sure exactly how far, but that is a well-defined debris signature right there. Just a few miles to the east of Benson, moving up toward Mansfield, Louisiana. So that is a dangerous tornado that we're seeing right now. And I did want to just quickly mention too, Texarkana is now under a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning up to the north. Southwestern Miller County, Arkansas, northeastern Cass County, Texas, and southern Bowie County, Texas, confirmed large tornado, and this warning does extend into all of the Texarkana metro.
Golly, no, this is bad. This is very bad. There is no debris signature on that, though.
Yeah, but we have to go based off of the warning. That
Yeah.
is what the warning is conveying. I do expect to see a PDS tornado warning probably coming out from Mansfield if this signature persists. But
Golly,
we do not
were
have
those
one yet.
velocities. Those velocities. K-pop lover. Oh, Ethan, that debris got larger. Deeper and larger debris ball near Oxford. That
Yeah,
debris
that
ball.
is a well-defined signature.
Yeah, we have 3 PDS tornado warnings, Ethan.
Man, that is crazy. We just got another one. Yeah, we got another tornado warning. This actually does include Shreveport, Louisiana, southeastern Cato, southwestern Bossier parishes, moving north at 35 miles per hour. And that is going to be taking that area of rotation up into the Shreveport area, downtown, pretty soon here. In
Golly
fact, it
word.
looks like it's going to be hitting uh, Foster's and Eastwood around 4:50 p.m. Central Time, and Benton around 5:05 p.m. Central Time. So, Shreveport, Louisiana, this is going to be in your area within the next 15 minutes, most likely.
Yeah, that is a debris ball. Debris signature on that. I don't know how many debris signatures we have seen today, Ethan, in a 2-hour stream. We have seen one of too many.
Yes, we have, and we do now have a confirmed tornado warning for Central DeSoto Parish moving up toward Mansfield again. That is a radar confirmed tornado moving north at 40 miles per hour. Mansfield, this is expected to be in your area very soon, uh, approximately a few minutes from now, basically, based on this information.
Okay, here we go. New update, new scan coming in. Okay, the debris ball got a little smaller. Ethan,
Yes.
we might have another debris ball near Grand Cane. Just to the west of Mansfield, another debris ball. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's a big debris ball, too.
My radar is having some pretty slow updates, so I don't have that yet.
Look at my stream. In western Mansfield, that is a big debris ball.
K-pop lover, are the tornadoes wedges? We can't say. There are probably some that are pretty large given the moisture content of the air and the debris signatures that we're seeing, but we can't quite say unless we have specific confirmation, and I have not seen confirmation of wedge tornadoes at this time. In any case, they are quite dangerous.
Oh my gosh, that grew. That is really correlated with really high reflectivity values. Yeah, that is right where the highest reflectivity values are. And there's no hail. The risk for hail is not even there today. So that has to be debris of some sort.
Yeah, if you're anywhere in the central DeSoto Parish area, please take shelter. We have at least one confirmed hole on the ground, and it has produced damage. We have seen that on radar. Also want to note, very well-defined circulation up to the north in the, let me see here again. Let's see, this is going to be Webster, Claiborne, Bossier parishes in northwest Louisiana. That's currently to the north of Minden. That is a well-defined area of circulation on that. Just to the southeast of Shongaloo.
7 tornado warnings with a couple that are pretty intense. Gosh, that debris signature. The citizen is asking, so these tornadoes are from this hurricane, right? Well, no longer a hurricane. It's from Tropical Storm Beryl right now.
Yeah, but they are related to the fact that we have Beryl here.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how many tornado reports. SPC is down on my end. What? I can't even access anything.
On the SPC?
I can't. Oh, there we go.
Let me see here if I got it. Oh, okay.
We have 6 tornado reports. I'm surprised we're not getting a whole lot of tornado reports. I thought we would get more.
Okay, I just got done talking to someone, and unfortunately I do have to go now. Some things coming up here, but I do appreciate being on here. I do appreciate all of you being here on the stream. Please stay tuned as David continues looking at this. Some dangerous tornado-warned storms going on here. And just thank you for allowing me on the stream, and thank you all for listening.
All right, thank you for tuning in. So if you guys are new to the stream, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this live stream with your family and friends on social media. You guys are awesome. We are going to keep an eye on this for a while longer. Yeah, Mansfield is surrounded by tornadoes, I agree. And boy, Mansfield is getting some pretty heavy rain right now. All right, Justin. Hey, Justin, are you able to VC? Huge CC drop somewhere, someone said. Man, what is that? I don't know if that's CC drop or what. By the way, don't freak out, Justin, if you're not moderator. No one is a moderator on my YouTube channel for right now because of the huge issue that happened last night with some security issues. So, therefore, I will be adding people back slowly. That's fine. So we have three observed tornado warnings right now, as we're tracking this over the rest of Louisiana into Texas as well as Arkansas. I don't know if that's a debris ball now. I really don't know. It's not really located with. There's a decrease in rainfall, though. What it might be, Titan. It might be the Titan downburst. Titans are falling out of the sky. I'm just kidding. Is there a high risk for flooding for Texas? There is a moderate risk for flooding for Texas. So we're going to be watching this for a little while. I am actually really, really hungry. I haven't ate anything today, so I'm going to actually need to head off soon to eat something. We'll have to keep an eye on everything, though, for the next. Keep an eye on those numbers to see what ends up happening. But we only have two active, one TDS tornado warning. And that's headed towards Folk in Arkansas. I'm still here, James. Louisiana just passed 22,000 without power. Wow. It's a lot of people without power. It's crazy. Oh yeah, James. Exactly. So yeah, if you're in the Wake Village area, Interstate 49, definitely rotation there. We have reds moving away, greens moving towards. That's where our tornado signature is. And that's moving over Tax Arena or Tax Arca. Weird city name. Weird city name. Okay, we're getting new update on Doppler. See what it shows. Rotation's still there. Possible CC drop near Hayesville. Let's see. Nope, I do not see a CC drop at all. There is no CC drop. I'm not seeing anything Titan yet. What is the tornado report at? Let's see. We're at 5. We're at 6 tornado reports so far. We're still at 6 tornado reports. We are almost at 100 likes. Who's going to be the 100th like in the stream? We're at 99. I bet you will hit that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Particularly dangerous situation. Yeah, definitely. Oh gosh, yes, debris ball on that now. Debris ball. So you were right. Maybe my radar's a bit behind than yours. So yes, Norton Corner in Louisiana, there is a debris signature. We have a strong tornado on the ground. Strong tornado on the ground. Boy, that got really deep. That's a deep debris signature now. Wow. A really deep debris signature. This is in Louisiana, moving into Arkansas. Yeah, that's where we have our debris signature. Flip slug. And that popped up quick, certainly. Headed towards Millerton really soon. We have that debris signature on radar. Yep, yo, I got no light, but I used a generator for Wi-Fi. Oh, nice, DJ. So you're still without power, DJ? Sounds like you're without power still. That's what that means, yeah. That's what that means. That's a weird city name, I'll tell ya. Weird. I was not expecting Beryl. So this much damage from Houston. Understandable. Yeah, so Gilmer, Texas, just getting a lot of heavy rain right now. Just a rain producer. Oh yeah, I could agree. Could been. Next time I'm getting plywood over the windows. Yeah, definitely. Wow, they extended that tornado warning. Magnolia. Hey, Riley. No, I'm here. I'm still here. Can anybody hear me? Want to test? No, gaming everything. Beryl's not going to impact Dallas at all. That's good. Sorry about that. I'm just really quiet. There's really nothing new because there's a lot to track. There's a lot to keep an eye on right now at the moment. And what we have is Mansfield getting a lot of rainfall to the north. Lots of heavy rainfall over Bossier City, over the Texarkana area in the border, getting that tornado. Quite a bit of rotation, though. A lot of rotation on some of these storms. That's good, Titan. I am bored. Nothing really game or everything. No Alabama Tide. So we're down to 4 tornado warnings as we are tracking this live right now. So yeah, you guys are just tuning in. Sorry, I'm really quiet. I haven't ate at all today, so I'm gonna probably have to end this so I can eat something, and then I'll probably be back in a little bit. Alabama tide, it's not a hurricane anymore, it's a tropical storm. We are still getting areas of strong rotation with considerable debris ball on that for sure. So, yeah, we have a tornado near Mongolia in Arkansas now that has a lot of strong rotation on it.